Hello again. I rather suspect that our government is planning for war, either against a foreign adversary or a civil war between different factions in Britain. I say this because they've just spent around £500,000 investing in a contract with a company which will provide enough body bags, coffins, and temporary mortuaries to handle the simultaneous deaths of 700 people in this country, some of whom will be minus their arms, legs, or heads. This, of course, rules out preparation for the outbreak of some new disease like COVID and means that an act of unimaginable violence is envisaged. In the description to this video, I give a link to the details of the contract which the Home Office put out to tender and have now awarded to Fuse Marquees Limited. I'm bound to say that the level of euphemism used in the relevant documents make it tricky at first sight to decode what they are talking about. Hands up, any viewer who could say offhand what a bariatric fatality might be, or hard shells and soft shells. Whether this obfuscation is deliberate, intended to disguise the nature of the event for which active planning is underway, or if it's simply how civil servants talk these days, I could not say. Let me give you an example. When talking of an alternative building structure that could be housed outside independently, similar to Nightingale hospitals during the COVID-19 pandemic, that's their temporary mortuary, we are told the following. The core requirement will be at least 450 fatalities, including bariatric and/or fragmented fatalities. Bariatric, in this context, simply means fat, and fragmented fatalities means bodies which have been blown to pieces or hacked apart. In other words, this structure is for both dead fat people and also various dismembered bodies where the arms and legs or heads have been removed. Or consider this marvellous passage. Soft shell. We plan to have a minimum call-off storage of 100 fatalities for the APOS soft shells. Portable temporary body storage, including some bariatric. Soft shell may require cover for adverse weather and should be deployable within 24 hours. This is simply a reference to body bags, some of which must be extra large so that fat people will fit in. Hard shells means coffins. I will leave it to viewers to decide what possible scenario is being planned for here. I doubt this is a contingency plan for a terrorist attack. The worst terrorist attack ever in this country was the Lockerbie bombing, which brought down an airliner with the loss of 270 lives. The preparation here is for 2 or 3 times as many deaths as this. It can, I feel, only be for a possible war. We must hope that this is a war against another country, because the alternative, with all this talk about fragmented fatalities, would be that we are preparing for a civil war with a level of savagery which might exceed that seen in Bosnia or Rwanda.